Alright, so good morning everyone, welcome back to another day of Fargo's Soul Mod. Today, we're back for a very special episode, as in today's episode, we're finally going to be doing the Wall of Flesh. Meaning, by the end of today's episode, if things go well, and more than likely, they will not, we might actually be in hard mode by episode 23, which is pretty exciting. I've loved my pre-hard mode journey in Eternity mode, and I'm really excited to see what hard mode brings in this crazy, hard version of Terraria, which, if you haven't checked out yet, you've got to try at some point in your life. You've got to try and take on your own fight against the Deviant. This mod is so much fun. But yeah, welcome back. Today's episode is going to be awesome. So, I have already fought the Wall of Flesh in Masochist mode, and from what I remember, it was an absolute blast. Now, every time I've said that in the Let's Play so far, we've re-fought a boss, and then it's slightly different than the one I fought all those months ago. And I quite like that, knowing that we might be facing a cool version of Wall of Flesh that's even cooler than I remember. So, before we get into it, we do have a weapon recommendation. Also, I did finally move the couch. I know it was driving you all crazy. I'm very sorry about that. But yeah, I've been seeing a weapon for a while now called, I think it's called the Lightning Rod. Now, when people used to recommend it, people would be like, get the Lightning Rod, it's overpowered. It will carry you through the whole of pre-hard mode. So I'm actually kind of glad that we're getting it now, right at the very end, because I quite liked the challenges that we had. So I have no idea how to craft it. We're going off comments here. So let's find it. So this is Lightsbane. This is the Lightning Rod. It's a melee weapon, and what's cool about this is that it will synergize with our Molten Armor. Wow, this is actually really easy to craft. You know what? If this is insanely powerful, it might need a nerf. Wow. As if I just recommended that before even trying it out. But people have been screaming about this one weapon. It's been recommended more than anything else, I would say. It's right there. It's literally right there. Wow. It looks like Ratchet and Clank's Omni Wrench, the double-ended wrench that I think his name's Alistair or Azimuth has in one of the games. Kind of looks like that. Bam. The strong lightning rod. I really do not know what this does, by the way. I don't have a clue. It's interesting because if it's a melee weapon, it might need you to be close. And the thing about the Wall of Flesh, if I remember right, is you have to be close during this fight. So let's try it. Ooh, okay. Oh, wow. Oh, that is cool. You know what? That reminds me so much of some of the... It reminds me of the spinning staff that you get from the Old One's Army. Wow, that is cool. I like that a lot. I really do like that. Yeah, that's sick. That is really sick. Now, I'm all game for that. Especially with the Wall of Flesh. You imagine these little fleshy eyeballs about here. Look at that. Oh, this is amazing. No, that's sick. I'm so glad you recommended that. Cheers. Comment section coming up big once again. So the other thing is I deeply regret making the Obsidian Instabridge now. I'll tell you why. Because all of you let me know that basically the other one was better. The double Instabridge. And I'm like, great. I wish I knew that. So I kind of have a theory. So here's the thing, right? The thing about this one is that you have to manually clear the space above you. I have to clear these out. I'm going to make another Instabridge, a double one, and I'm going to place it where we'd already placed the first one. And I'm hoping it insta-wipes this one and then gives us a second one to make things easier. I was also going to look through to see if we had any shadow chests, but if I remember right, because I kind of had this in the back of my mind yesterday, all of the shadow chests that we need to get are below, so they're not going to be necessarily deleted. Also, I don't know if my mouth was too close to my microphone during the whole intro of this. I just, like, looked down and I was like, it's like I'm swallowing this microphone. Well, if I was really loud, I apologize. Hey, it's another day. I say good morning at the start. It's meant to wake you up. Even though I post these so late in the day. Who cares? Alright. Instabridge. Instabridge. See, the thing about this is I need to grab some more sturdy fossil to make this. Let me just double check that fact. Fossil, 9. Right, I need 29 of them to get what I want to get. Also, A lot of you were recommending that I actually commit to 60 obsidian skin potions. Consider it done, all right? Consider it done. We'll make it happen. Let's try out our weapon, by the way. So I'm assuming that... Oh, no, it's just sick, isn't it? This is really good. I was going to say, I'm assuming that there is a little bit of skill involved with it, but I don't think there is. Like a little bit of timing, maybe, but nah. Not at all. So all I've got to do now is just quickly grab some fossils. This is it. I assumed that this actually popped up with a spelunker potion. That kind of surprised me, that. I was like, what? What's going on there? So today, I've not really done all that much. I was like, let's talk about today. There's nothing to say. For those that don't know, I have a pretty simple morning routine. This is it. Every single morning, I wake up. I make Courtney a cup of coffee because when I wake up, there's already a cup of coffee waiting for me. So then I reciprocate the favor when I wake up because Courtney has to get up a little bit earlier than me for work. I get up around 9 every day. So I get up, I go for an hour, a 2-hour walk every morning. I'll listen to music and podcasts and I think about like what I'm going to say in my ChippysCouch episodes or what I'm going to do on Chippy Gaming. And then I come in, I record, and then that's it. It's my day. So obviously yesterday's episode was after the extended weekend. So as normal, I asked you lot what you're up to over the weekend. And I've got to say, these are usually my favorite days for comments. Mainly because it's like getting a little sliver of like 1,000 lives. And I think it's really cool. One of my favorite trends recently, I don't know if it's anything to do with like the time of the year, or maybe some of you are just getting a little bit older, I don't know. But a lot of you keep talking about like getting new jobs or going to interviews or even like just like looking at apprenticeships and stuff. That is awesome, all right? I want to see more of that in the comment section. I want to know your little personal goals and achievements because I think it's sick. It makes me really happy to read it. But it's also cool because I learn a lot about games. Like a lot of you just talk about the games that you played over the weekend or just like what you're up to. I think it's great. It's one of the reasons why, I don't know, I like this community and part of it is because you lot are always chatting about what you're up to. And I think that's great, all right? If I can do it for 20 minutes a day, so can you. Right, here's the thing. You need a lot of this fossil. No, wait. All right, scrap that. I was going to say you really need a lot of amber or whatever it is. You know what I'm talking about. Sturdy fossil. You need a lot of sturdy fossil to make these things. And I was like, maybe we don't have enough of the crumbly fossil. I can't remember the name of any of this. I'm really sorry. But we definitely do. All right, nearly 700 pieces is definitely enough. I love how quick this is, by the way. I'm assuming that this is, what is this? Is this still part of, a vein miner? Is that what that is? It's just sick. All right, it's just cool. Wow, out of all of that, only 1 diamond and no pet. All right, that's sandstone block. Right, so, what we've got to do... Everyone was a little bit fuming about this yesterday. Everyone was like, you should have just got the obsidian brick. I kind of agree. I do kind of agree. I was just kind of like, I couldn't be bothered to mine it. But I could be bothered to mine obsidian. Right, so how much do we need again? Was it 500 pieces for 1/2? Because I might actually have to pop down again. Yeah, I think it is. I think for 1,000 pieces you need 500 blocks. Why am I saying brots? What am I on about? Ah yes, 500 brocks. You've all seen Pokemon, right? And it's 10 of these. Right, I'm going to go sort the rest of this recipe out just because this is kind of a bit of a rehash of yesterday. Oh yeah, so another thing I saw in the comments quite a bit yesterday is that I should just buy obsidian from the builder. It's 25 silver, all right? Some of these NPCs are committing daylight robbery. They actually are. Like, what's going on with this? Also, talking about daylight robbery, this actually reminded me to talk about something. So, do you know the other day I was talking about Freddo bars in Britain being really expensive and how, like, you can kind of monitor, you know, the price of everything in the world by it? Well, I did some research about Freddo bars and I actually learned that they originate from Australia, where Cadbury's introduced these things called, like, koala bear bars or something like that. I don't know if I'm saying that right. But The crazy thing is the other day when I was out, I went into one of those sweet shops where they sell like sweets from around the world. And I saw one of them. I saw a koala bear and it was like £1.50. And I was like, all right, that's taking it too far. What is this? What is that? What was that line of text? All right. You know what we've done? We've entered the Matrix. All right. Be careful. 2 of these, please. And 1 of those, please. Cool. Awesome. So, let's actually gear up. The good thing about this, hopefully, hopefully, is the fact that when we do the Wall of Flesh, if we do mess up, we can always get like a free summon. Because everything so far has given you a free summon. Okay, let's commit to 60 of those. That was quite expensive to do. Hope you're all happy. Do I need summoning? Not really. Okay, right. I'm really excited about this. I am. I think this is going to be sick. Should we give the weapon a quick reforge, actually, before we go? Let's give it 1. So the good thing is everybody did prepare me with some tips for today, but I didn't read them. Not because not because I don't like reading them, but because I'm going to do that thing where, like, if I get really stuck, I'll go back and read them. But it's good to know that if we really mess up, there were recommendations. Like, I saw people say, oh, change to this if you struggle. And I didn't read the specific thing, all right? Just like it didn't soak into the brain, all right? It didn't fill up a crevice in there. So I'm just glad to know that that's a thing. Right, so here's what I'm thinking. New Insta Bridge. Here. Bam. It worked, all right? It worked. It worked really well. This is it. Everyone was like so gutted yesterday. They're like, James, what have you done? What have you done? I guess the interesting thing is, oh yeah, obviously there'll be some parts that need solving. That's all right. We'll let it all sink in. But yeah, I can't remember what I was going to say. This is so much better. You're all right, as always. You lot are good. It's so much better. It really is. Like, I can't believe they added this. Like, low-key, it's one of my favorite additions in this mod. And I know that's bad, but it is true. The good thing is as well, and I'm just thinking about it now, like, there's so many things. That was it. That was it. Do you know I said that recommendation didn't sink into the brain crevice? It actually did. People said swap over to the Hell enchantment, the Molten one, if I'm struggling with a certain part of the fight. I think it might have been the Hungry, something like that. Something like that, right. I'll remember that. Well, I've already remembered it. I'm recalling it now. The good thing is, because we're picking up so many random objects, some of these will definitely be used for stuff. You know what I mean? Like, oh, okay, watch out. Oh yeah, these things. Out the way, please. The worst thing about killing those is it's not even like you can get any use out of them, because normally you can make like a 6 set of wings, but we don't have Souls of Flight. Do you know what I mean? Right, so it's finally time. Let's do this. I'm very excited. We've made it to the end of the bridge. We've just got to be careful that we don't die. Good advice. Good advice. All right, let's begin. Bam. No, did I? Oh, okay. I was going to say, did I throw that in the wrong way? So we're going to have the summon attack the top eye, and we're going to be dealing personally with this one. But we need to get a good idea of what's going on. So, as you can see, the Moonlord laser is still there. All right, it's something still to be avoided. If you get hit by the Moonlord laser, it's almost like guaranteed you're going to die. So one thing I'm noticing is one of the eyeballs has now gone invisible, which is kind of interesting. So I don't remember that being a thing. I'm going to be honest, so far, we're tanking this. We are absolutely tanking this, and it's kind of alarming that we are. I really did think that this would be the insane challenge that it used to be. I think it might be the weapon. But the weapon's too sick not to use. And this is... Because, like, why wouldn't I? But this is also coming from the chap that used the water bolt for, like, 500 Wall of Flesh fights. Alright. Now we're on to something a little bit harder. So we can't get hit by the Moonlord laser, and we also can't get hit by the Wall of Green Fire, which... Oh, an Ichor, which is also pretty alarming. Alright, let's not get hit. Let's keep it relaxed. Let's keep it chill. We're doing alright for now, especially considering the fact that we don't even have... you know, anything like healing us or anything. Do you know what I mean? Alright, so let's just keep it chill. Let's keep it chill. Okay, it's spraying out ichor. Don't get hit by that. Keep it chill. Oh, no. Oh! Whoa. Whoa. I didn't mean to yell. Wow. Okay, right. When I saw this, I thought, that kills us. And then I thought, nah, you don't need to sort that out, James. You don't need to sort that out. Look at the wall of flesh. Look at him go. Look at him go. The wall of flesh has managed to cross the underworld. So this is how long it took. Not very long at all. Right. Make sure you use it in the underworld. Summons the wall of flesh. Now, I'm assuming it doesn't... Do you know what I'm trying to say? It doesn't need a guide. That's what I'm trying to say. Which you would not have fathomed from my inability to talk. Alright, I want to go do that again. We want to try it again. This time I'm going to be clearing out the platform. Oh, so one thing I also want to do in this fight is try and avoid the ichor. Because I feel like the first time it happened, we just kind of ran into it. But the second time we were a little bit better. Look at that. I love that, by the way. I just want to say, like, when you mine silt, it turns you into, like, the god of silt. So I don't know how this fleshly totem works. Am I meant to... Oh, no, it's a consumable. I was going to say, do I need to throw it into the lava? I don't think I do. Oh, it's this. This was the one we died to. Okay. So I left 2 of them. Great. Awesome. Well, at least we didn't drop much gold. All right, let's get to the very end then. Let's try this again. I'm really excited about it. I actually feel like I say, the first one wasn't a done fight, but I do feel like if we do the right things in this one, this could actually be the one we win. That burst of quick speed, was that because we died, or was it simply because it has a moment where it does that? Because I've got to be careful of that, if that is an actual attack, because I can't remember if it is or not. My gut feeling is like, no. I don't know. Man, this bridge goes on forever. You don't really realize how big hell is when it's like this well laid out. Right, so top one again. And we're going to be keeping it close, but keeping it far. The thing about this this weapon really is the fact that it not only just does a lot of damage, it also really destroys the hungry. Like, it kind of negates the hungry, in all honesty. Like, it's really good. I tell you what, that's something I might do. I might try and balance out where the laser goes. So, like, I'm going to have it summon up there and then drop down. That's the advantages of the double layer, for example. Just got to be careful. We need to make sure it's hitting the right stuff. Okay, then we'll move to this one. And we'll make sure that flies upwards. So we're doing all right. We're doing okay. Just got to be careful, though. If the if the later speed up phase is part of the attack, I just need to be prepared for it. I need to learn the signal. I don't know if it's going to be like a sound cue or anything. Okay, so I like this. I like using the dual layers to do more. So we should be getting the ichor effect any second now as well. We haven't had yet. Okay, so back down to the bottom layer. We're jumping around a bit more to dodge. All right, we want to dodge the ichor. I did a terrible job of that. Oh, well. Okay. Let's just keep our distance. Let's see if we can distract the lasers a little bit. Okay, there's a Moonlord laser. Interesting. Okay, right. Let's keep it going. It's going really well. All right, Moonlord laser's coming out. Ichor's coming out. Ichor wasn't too bad that time, but still, like, not amazing. Okay, now we're getting really close to doing the fight. Like, what? This is going well. This one's going really well. I feel like it's a lot less, I feel like yeah, all right, here's the thing. I feel like the conveniences of Fargo's mod makes this easier, but I will say, if they didn't have those conveniences, you know full well I would have moaned. Do you know what I mean? Because otherwise this fight is, like, really annoying to set up without, like, bridges and cool lightning weapons and stuff like that, and permanent buffs and wicked summons. But there we go. That was it. That was not bad at all. That was actually, like, legitimately pretty easy. But I'm not complaining. Right, so what do we get? We got the Flesh Hand, the enslaved minion of a defeated foe. So I want to assume that this is maybe the Wall of Flesh's weapon. Because I was just going to go back and refight it and farm it out a little bit, but I don't know. So let's open up the treasure bag. Bam. What do we get? We got a Ranger Emblem, a Demon Heart, which is great, and a Breaker Blade. We also got some hallowed crates. We got a Mutant's Discount card. Permanently reduces the prices of shops. We got a PhD. Awesome. Was that a good thing to take? I actually don't know. Yeah, that was good. No, it was really good. I'm just a little bit, like, taken back by it, if that makes sense. Broken dimensional casket. Required for making a working one. That's alchemist mod. Alright, let's try this weapon out. This looks like Tony Stark's fleshy hand after he snapped it away. Do you know what I mean? Oh, no, I like that. That's cool. So it summons in your own... Hey, we got a demon scythe from that. So it summons in your own little minions. I like that. That's cool. All right, let me do the refight real quick, just in case there's anything more to gain, because there probably is. And this is not too bad of a fight to redo, in all honesty. All right, so we're coming up to the end of the refight. I do not have much health left, and I've got to be very careful. I think that icon might actually kill me. All right, come on. Not long left. And there we go. All right. Yeah, I'm glad we did that. I am. I'm glad we did that. That was good. That was probably worth it for the extra stuff. So, either we got the weapon again and we're incredibly lucky, or it drops every time. So what's this? The Pungent Eyeball. Equipable. Material. Grants immunity to Blackout and Obstructed. Increases your max minion number by 2. Increases your max number of sentries by 2. That is one thing. I did not do the Old One's Army. And here's the thing. I actually got really excited to do the Old One's Army. I just forgot. Because I said I might do it in the next episode. And then we had the weekend off. But there we go. That was honestly... I really am happy with that fight. Here's the thing. It was not the hardest fight we've ever done. It wasn't. By far. But I think it's okay. Because I think what it was just like... It was just awesome to look at. And it's almost like a nice little bit of breathing room before we go into something that's going to be, you know, considerably harder than what we've faced before. And I think that's good. I think that's neat. So, let's open these up. There is a lot of good stuff in this. I kind of assumed these shadow crates would just contain items from... Oh, wait. This is one thing. All right. Kill the basilisk. I kind of assumed they would just contain items from shadow chests. So, one thing we've noticed straight away is... So, this is now our hallowed, which cuts through this way. And this is our crimson, which cuts through this way. So, we have to make sure that this crimson does not spread any further than that. So, that's going to be a thing for the next episode, is to solve that. So, apparently, there's a thing called an instant elevator. We might actually have to use that here to stop it spreading to the base. That's good. A lot of people theorized that... Oh, yeah, all right. So that is a shadow chest. Yeah, a lot of people theorized that we would just be walking into an absolute nightmare once we got to hard mode. So these gives you ores and souls. It honestly gives you quite a lot. So use to... Whoa! I have Cthulhu, please. I have Cthulhu. I don't know about this. At least we get a little bit of free moolah. Let's test our weapon as well. So these are the Hungry. It is cool. I do really like it. Sick that we got it so easily as well. Oh yeah, it's teleporting away. Let's see what this weapon's like against the Eye of Cthulhu, for example. With the streaks of lightning. It's pretty sick. It's a really sick weapon. But yeah, once again, just to say it, I am super glad that we did not, that we didn't get that sooner. Good thing is as well, like, do you know how a lot of people are like, make sure you save your crates, make sure you save your crates and stuff. The good thing about this is we can always just refight the bosses now, stronger, and just get the crates if we need one. So, with that, that is the end of the pre-hard mode saga of Eternity Mode. Did you enjoy it? I know I did. I had a lot of fun. So, now we crack on with the real stuff. So, I guess now is a good time to maybe leave some recommendations down below. But if not, we're going to be cracking on with new armors. We're going to be looking at new weapons. And we have plenty more before the end of the series. This is a very small part compared to all of this. Right? That's going to do it for today's episode. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give it a big fat thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Shout out, as always, to our channel members that are rolling by on screen right now. If you want to learn how to join that list, there is always a link in the description, or click the join button next to the subscribe button. Right, I'll see you all tomorrow, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.